Max Miller, the gifted and talented guy that was experimented on. Uh, yeah, we all know who you are. Jose, hi. Yes, I am the one that is always suggesting that you guys would be the best daddies in the whole wide world because you are seahorses, honey. And you know it. I network, or I am in the process of networking with other influencers. And I also give advice. I'm an advisor. I'm a political advisor. I'm just like a personal advisor, kind of like a life coach, inspirational advisor. I just wanted to like uh, give you some suggestions and some free advising about things that I've noticed about your content that would make your content better. And I've noticed this about some other people too. When you do a video and you like feel as though you made a mistake, like I've seen a video where, for example, he says something along the lines of, well, I reported something that was incorrect, and then I looked it up, and I could have reported something better, but then I didn't. So I hope that you forgive me. I apologize for doing that. If it ever comes up again, please bring it to my attention. And sometimes I don't get things right, but when I don't get things right, I'm that kind of a thing, you know what I mean? So, and I've noticed that this takes up like 4 minutes of your content. So, just this is a suggestion. So, like, put it in your mind right now that don't ever apologize for something that you believe that you did incorrectly, because you've done this several times, and what you didn't want to include in the video that you apologize for, um, we liked the content and it was probably like 30 seconds of something that you said. And first of all, you're just too hard on yourself, okay? Perfectionists like us can be. I've actually let go of that side of myself and just realized myself in videos that I've made for myself that I used to do the same thing. And I'm like, they don't want to hear me apologize about how I felt that I made a mistake. I can either leave the quote unquote mistake in the video without like the explanation, or I could take it completely out. You need to know that the more information you give us, uh, like we enjoy, and instead of apologizing about it, you are way too hard on yourself. I just have to let you know that, um, and that's why they say like that makes great people great up to a certain point. I mean, that is my suggestion. And I'm trying to see if I need to elaborate on that. So, how about this? If you ever open your mouth, and like, please put this in your mind right now. If you ever open your mouth and you start saying, I made this mistake, I apologize, and then start making a long explanation, stop, edit that part out. I would suggest whatever you felt like you made a mistake about, leave that in the edit. And don't apologize, but just say something along the lines of, you know, maybe this one. Oh, do you like my ring? It's a topaz. I'm kind of a witchy boo kind of person. Um, Something along the lines of, there's a discrepancy between like how this is pronounced or this is pronounced, or there's a discrepancy between this and this is a discrepancy. And then leave it at that. No, like 5 minutes. You've done this in more than one video. That's the only reason why I mention it. And we are friends. We have to be. You know what I mean? So, um, and I know that because I go like this, you will remember what I'm saying. No apologies. Just and explanations. I know I'm like, I just want you to know, if you get into a long explanation, and I'm kind of like doing that right now, um, maybe I'm just going to cut myself off right now. I believe that you understand. And also, I know that you watched that video about like the gifted and talented program that I sent you. Did you have a severe aversion to commercials after you watched that? I have to let you know that you have like millions of followers. You do not need, and you're like, oh, I feel like I do need. Okay, there is this thing, and I know that you believe in this too, that there is a law of infinite supply, which means what you believe, like, if you believe that you don't have enough money and you're not going to have enough money and like you're never going to make it, you're not going to have enough money, that is the energy that is like making you have less money or blocking money from coming to you. There is a law called the law of infinite supply, which means that there is plenty of money for everyone and that like nobody will ever have to be without. And I know that it's hard, but like I had to tell my family this too, that are horrible people. I'll tell you that some other time because I know that I know, hey bud, and I've got a flag for you, or I'm going to get a flag for you. I'll send you a picture. It is a United States Air Force pink pride flag. I came up with the um, it's like an official, they call space fur. It's the Air Force wings with a rainbow over it on a pink flag for Pride Month. It is free because I use the Air Force symbol. I can't, just like John Deere and stuff, like you can't use their symbol and sell their merchandise. You can give it away though. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. So I'll send you a picture. I can even put your names on the bottom. Like I can put Max and Jose on the bottom and then have like the Air Force Pride on it. And like I'll give it to you for free. Um, what was I saying before? Um, oh, the thing about making a commercial. Your show is seamless and you are very good. Like you remind me of an old timey like radio guy, right? Because you were obviously like trained very well. But you go right into a commercial. You do not have to ever worry about not having what you need when it comes to finances, when it comes to your channel. I believe this and I know that this is true. That is the only thing that takes away from your channel. You're like, oh, like, honestly, it does. So, and you're like, oh, well, maybe Food Network will take me. Uh, Food Network needs to look at you and use your channel or your channel as an example. You actually set the standard now for so many like channels and stuff. Like you actually have exceeded the standard. Because now I look back on some of the Food Network and stuff that I used to watch, and you are so much more professional. Maybe they just had like they didn't know how to. Anyway, you will never have to worry about money, and there is no need to be hardening yourself to the point where you apologize. So never again apologize for anything. And I love you guys. I know I'm hard on you maybe about the drinking, probably in some of the older videos. This is a thing. I also had to quit drinking. I have 3 OWIs. I had to spend like 4 months in jail. Story about that is I didn't have to spend 4 months in jail. My family, and I can tell you all this from, like, I know we are friends, but it's just, they could have paid like $500 and it would have gotten me out. But anyway, long story short, if I have 4 OWIs, it's a felony, and maybe that's too much information. I know it's hard to hear that. This is like the hardest part. You are the most brilliant person. Like you have like the most brilliant mind. Like, you know how they have that skit on Saturday Night Live, like the annoying drunk girl at a party or like the boring drunk girl at a party? You are like the most brilliant, interesting guy that you could ever talk to in any situation, at the grocery store, at the library, like frickin' any party. But what was scary is there's a couple episodes, and I know Jose agrees with me, where you start out being like, and I'm almost choked up because he agrees with me, just like the brilliant Max that you are, and you're just like articulate, and like you're uh, going like doing literature that's like in the back of your mind and quoting these things and singing, and then and like my whole family's alcoholics, and it's like you have one drink and it's like within like seconds, like from 1 minute to another, you're like you're like you go from brilliant and articulate Max that knows about all of these like, you know, uh, and then you're like all of a sudden in like 1 minute, like you're like and then your eyes are kind of like and it's like it's that scary point. It's that scary point. You're not you anymore, and it's dangerous. And only a few people are like that. I've seen that look on other people too. It's like I've made other videos like some of the most brilliant minds of like so many generations, like some of the most this is hard for me because like this is so personal to me, and I had to make the decision myself. Do I want to like first of all, I know that you're brilliant and I know you live in California. I think you cannot be a stranger to weed, right? Especially like intellectual types like yourself and like Jose are too, right? And this includes me, like humbly, but some of the most brilliant minds of our generation and like all these generations before us had to make the decision to drink or not to drink. And it made like, how about this? There are people that we will never know what would have happened if they just made the choice not to drink, and who would have held positions in certain um, areas of humanitarianism because they chose to drink instead. So, have you ever seen someone that was like your hero? I'm gonna send you this video from the Littles. Remember how like we're both like Zennials? I'm the same age as you, like maybe a few months different. The Littles, like that show, I know you remember, and it's called A Little Drunk, and it's about the Littles. They go into a like they go to and they meet like their favorite movie star, like that does his own stunts and everything. And they're like, oh wow, we get to like go on the movie set with like this guy that's our hero, and like they really stress the point that he was a hero. And he's at the bar and he's getting a drink. He's like, oh hey, you know, little ones, like can I get you a drink at the bar, you know, like which we I know I grew up going to supper clubs and the kitty cocktails and stuff. I still get a kitty cocktail now. I live in Wisconsin. I go to the bar, and for a treat, if I have like an extra $8 for me to get a basket of cheese curds and a kitty cocktail and leave $1 tip, it is like a little, it's like $8 and like 30 cents. It's under $9. So I know that if I have like $9, my treat is to get the cheese curds and the kitty cocktail. Anyway, I'm going to send you that episode of The Littles. There's other people that are struggling with the alcoholism. I know that's like a horrible word, alcoholism. It's just maybe I'm saying too much, but I'm gonna like I'll send you like the link in this email, and I will send you a picture of the flag, and I hope you get back to me. I don't know if I should put this online. I don't want to embarrass you. I think that I'm gonna put it online. If you don't want it online, like you need to get a yoga mat. You are so handsome and like so physically fit. I'm so similar to you. I will let you go now, but I wish I could talk to you. All right. I love you guys. I love you guys. And there'd be no better parents in this world than you. Like, honestly. All right, peace. Okay, the camera's still rolling. You want to know more? What else do you want to know about me? I don't know. I guess you'll find out more about me. Sometimes I can't turn the camera off and then I'm supposed to improv. Okay, if I over explained about the thing, uh, about your channel, that I believe one day, dude, that Netflix, or honestly, like, like how they have, like, I just discovered this because I'm not very technologically savvy. They have the thing where, like, you press the button and it has, like, all the live channels, kind of like Pluto TV. I don't have cable. Most people don't have cable anymore, I don't think. But I do believe that they might just give you, honestly, like a tasting history channel. Because they have the Doctor Who channel, right? Doctor Who, Dr. Miller. You sell yourself short. There are people that teach classes at universities that only know a fraction of the facts that you know. And also, there are honorary professors and honorary people that have honorary master's degrees and things of that nature. It would be a privilege and an honor to be able to take a class with you. It's good to be humble. Don't be like don't be self like deprecating. You are humble. So you can say I am humble even if it's just to yourself. If people say, like, oh, you're so humble, don't ever say I try, just say thank you because it's so true about you. Anyway, so that's what happens when the camera keeps rolling on me. Hopefully you'll see me soon. I've been uh, getting into politics a little bit. I've been networking with a lot of people. I have another, I guess, a friend kind of that I've been watching people's videos. She's a woman from Michigan named Jessica that does aggressive tutorials. I noticed that she does a lot of the same things where like she'll apologize for things that aren't necessary to apologize for, and I hate to say like make excuses, but it's just like if she would also just like cut that part out because it's wordy just like me, but I'm wordy today. And just say, I mean it. In my mind, I'm like, I mean it no. What does I mean it no mean? I hear in my mind like no means no, Max. Like, what does that mean to you? No means no. Like take that as it resonates. I don't know. You know what I mean? Things are so different now, Max and Jose, right? But no, she she goes on and on about like, well, this happened to me and this happened to me today, like making kind of like excuses where it's just like, who am I to judge people? It's like, it's not a matter of judging people. It's a matter of how can you streamline your channel and make your content better and get more content into, like, if you want to make shorts, like there's reels on Facebook. If you want to make shorts, what is like, how do you get the best content with value, like into a 3-minute space in like, the, I don't know, I hope that people want to network with me, will network with me. I tag a lot of people. I never want to embarrass anyone. I believe that I haven't. I believe that what I have to say has value, and I only tag the people that I believe what I have to say that it will benefit. So with this political thing, I have been uh, networking with people, not hoping that they notice me like for monetary gain or anything, but because I really want to help, right? So I'm going to see if my camera will turn off now. And if it does, and also, anyway, and also I've been having people with content like come into my feed that I know need guidance and need suggestions. Uh, People that may have some mental health issues. It's like, well, who are you to like pick up on mental health issues? Someone with experience. Just like, well, you're like, well, who am I to be a professor? Someone with experience. I have no doubt in my mind that in a very short amount of time, you will be uh, offered an honorary master's degree from either the school that you graduated from or from another university that has noticed you and your brilliance. Anyway, about having people come into my algorithm or whatever that have mental health issues, I do I want to name specific people? I've been watching Mama June's show because that's been on We Television for June, like it's Mama June show. I would really like to reach out to Honey Boo Boo because I am so uh, I'm impressed by the confidence that she has in herself. She's very self-confident. I don't think that she's to the point of being arrogant. I'm hoping that the self-confidence that she has is truly like honest. And what I would like to do is, as like a personal trainer type person, during that time that I was a political, like I've been a political activist with Amnesty International for a long time, but like working out with kids, like I was Mama Cat, like I only on Facebook, like I only did that as my job, like Mama Cat and Matt Kitten Nation. What I would like to do, and she's like, I love it that like she loves who she is, even at the weight that she's at. And that's absolutely true. Could she be healthier? I am concerned that she's going to be at, I think that she already is, okay, at a weight that's detrimental to her health. My regimen would be to start out with 15 minutes a day for the first week. Like I said, I do yoga and stuff. 15 minutes a day doing some kind of cardio that's walking, and then 15 minutes a day of something that's uh, like strengthening, like yoga. So that's, I know, like 30 minutes a day. We do that the first week. The second week, we do the same. I don't know, I have to work it with you, but this is the one thing about we will never, ever weigh ourselves, and I'll do it with her. Never, ever will she ever have to get on a scale. Never, ever, 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 ever will she ever have to step on a scale and have anybody see what she weighs, including herself, knowing very well that the last like 6 months of my life, because of my body fluctuations, I have not stepped on a scale, even when I go to the doctor's office, because as a woman, your body fluctuates, right? Never ever in the program that her and I will do together will she ever step on a scale. And she's going to be forbade, all right, or forbade to step on a scale anyplace else, like other, like she can't go home and step on a scale. When she goes to the doctor, unless it's mandatory, and it hasn't been mandatory for me for like a year, it's like it's a suggestion to get your weight taken. To she is not allowed to have her weight revealed to her. How about that? If they need to take her weight, she turns the other way on the scale. The nurse sees it and she records it, but she is not allowed to see her weight. That is the one problem with the Mama June hot or not. And also as a woman, and you know, like a 1965, oh, Trixie Mattel, you know that a 1965 size 8 is not like a 19, or like is not like a 2025 size 8. And also, I can go into one dress shop, I can fit into like a size 9. Another dress shop, I'm a size 14. All right? What we need to do, and I say we, A lot of people that do things that are supposed to be professionals don't know what they're doing, or don't do things the best way. They don't go about things the best way that they should. So much in like the Mama June situation is, what's your weight on the scale? What's your weight on the scale? Well, look at me. Look at me. All right? Can you believe that I'm like 190 pounds, almost 200 pounds? Can you believe that? Do I look like that? Honey Boo Boo has to eat. In my program with her, she has to eat until she is full. She is not allowed to starve herself. If she doesn't leave the table without being full, then I have not done my job. She is not allowed to look at a scale. All right? Is she allowed to have treats? She is allowed to have some treats. I know she hates vegetables. We'll find sneaky ways to get vegetables in there, right? You have to trust me. So if Honey Boo Boo's looking at this right now, honey, I am 200 pounds, approximately. I haven't weighed myself, all right? But I'm thick. I don't look, honey, I'm thick. I'm thick. And I was very skinny about 2 years ago, like way too skinny. At 5'7" and like 125 pounds, I didn't have breasts. And I really liked having breasts. I like being a woman. I love being a woman. And some people wonder if I'm like gender, like non-binary, because like at that time, I put on my Air Force hat, my sweats. I cut all of my hair off like a pixie. And I was like very, very thin, because it was easier for me to go like G.I. Jane and have like hair that's like 1 inch all the way around. So I could get up, get on my mat, go for a run, and like freaking go to work all, like I didn't work, sometimes I worked all day, but like now, like I can calm down. Now I'm growing my hair out. I've gained 60 pounds. 60 pounds, and I'm having a very difficult time with it, but a lot of it has to do with being prenatal, and that's another thing that's being taught incorrectly. Max, like there's a video for you, but women my age, zennials, like in their early 40s, late 30s, early 40s, we're actually biologically meant to be at our like sexual peak and our like they say, oh, it's dangerous. Actually, like we're meant to have children at this age. We're mature now. They say, oh, you're perimenopausal. You're perimenopausal. You better be afraid. You better be afraid. And it's like, honestly, like I'm not getting hot flashes. I'm ovulating, because when my mom had hot flashes, she would turn red. Like when she was perimenopausal, her whole face would turn red, and like a sheet, it'd be like, I'm wearing a sheet right now, because like it's really hot here and I have an air conditioner, and it would be like, like a sheet of water. When you're prenatal, like before you have a baby, it's like when you ovulate, and like it's so hot right now I can't tell, but it's like 5 days before my period. It's like you just have like beads of sweat on your face, and you're like, God damn. But it's not the same as a hot flash. A hot flash, ask anyone, a hot flash is a sheet of sweat. Ovulation, your temperature rises. It's a God damn, like do I have to take my clothes off? Yeah, you can't go by the number on the scale. I have so many people that I need to talk to. It would be a blessing and an honor and a gift to be able to talk to these people that I admire so much. Please don't think that I'm nosy, but yes, I do notice that I do believe that YouTube does place people in my algorithm that I can advise and or reach out to. So I just want to say, Max, I'm so grateful to you for putting information out there. And I'm sorry if I was hard on you and I was trying to like kind of be funny, but when I see someone as brilliant as you, and I'm thinking about what's going on in the White House right now. Anyway, we're at 29 minutes. So I guess this is a half-hour video. I hope the air conditioner guy comes for me soon. Please don't think that I've overstepped my boundaries. I just have to tell you, all the people that I mentioned, how much I admire all of you. So I'm networking with you. Hopefully we can keep in touch. All right. I love you. Peace. My camera will not turn off. I mean it. This happens to me sometimes.